down this hallway. Hi, Ms. Lerma. Hi, Ms. Coots. Hi, Mr. Siebert. Hi, Mr. Savstrom. Hi, Ms. Mohammed. Hi, Ms. Clark-Orive. Hi, Ms. Graber. Hi, Ms. Myron. Hi, Ms. Zita. Hi, Ms. Trisna. Hi, Ms. Lewis. Hi, Ms. Lundheim. I'll see you later. Hey, Ms. Boleg. I'm here for class. Cool. Ms. Boleg's class is done. It's time for lunch. I will go down stairwell number 1, X myself out, show up in the basement, go down here, grab my lunch, eat my lunch, nom nom nom, and then I will go back up this way, up stairwell number 4, X myself out, show up on the 3rd floor. I'm going to follow this path out of stairwell number 1 and see all those same people again. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Look out the window into the courtyard. Hey, Ms. Lundheim, I am here for Avid. Then after Avid, I go down stairwell number 1. Cartography is the study of maps. Hola, estudiantes. Me llamo Profe Abbott. Yo soy un profesor de ciencias. Primera química. Están secundaria Roosevelt. Lo siento, no hablo español. Hello, students. My name is Mr. Abbott. I teach science at Roosevelt, and a lot of us are going to be back in the building for quarter 4. Some of us aren't, but it would benefit all of us to kind of review how Roosevelt is laid out, and we're going to do that today with maps. So whether you are a student who has been to Roosevelt before, or if you haven't really been in the building that much, doing this activity will benefit you. If you have been in the building before, like if you are a 10th or 11th or 12th grader, this will still benefit you because there are now one-way hallways. There weren't one-way hallways before, so doing this will help you learn the routes you need to take to fit those one-way hallways. One-way hallways are a safety feature, meaning that people will only be going in one direction, so there'll be more spread social distancing so that you all don't catch one of these new COVID variants and spread it to your school community and your home community. Okay. So we're going to map our odd day routes and our even day routes. You're going to have 2 different routes that you're going to take on your days at Roosevelt. Wednesdays are going to be distance learning for everybody, so don't worry about Wednesdays. So on this slide deck, the directions and table of contents are here on this slide. I would recommend that you make this big. If you haven't already, if you're still watching it in the Google Slides, there should be a button right at the bottom of this box that I'm in, which will enable you to watch this in YouTube. So directions and table of contents, that's where we are. Lunch schedules are on slide 2. And then your odd day schedule you'll put on slide 3. Your odd day route map will be on slides 4 through 7. Even day schedule on slide 8. And even day route map on slides 9 through 12. So it may be helpful for you to zoom in on some parts of this map. It may be hard to see on your screen. Some of the text may seem a little small. So to do that, if you are on a Windows computer or a Chromebook, you can hold down the Control key, you can hold down the Alt key, and you can tap the plus button to zoom in. If you are on a Mac, you can hold down the Command key and the Option key and press the plus button, tap it more than once to zoom in. If you want to zoom all the way back out, that is Zoom Fit. If you're on the Windows and you're zoomed in, you can do Control Alt left bracket to zoom back out so that it fits the screen. If you're on a Mac and you're zoomed in, you can do Command Option left bracket to zoom back out to full screen mode. Okay. In order to do this activity, you're going to need your class schedule. You're going to need to know what rooms your classes are in. So go into the student portal and find that now. Here's an example one that we'll be using today. Here is the period. You may notice that there's 2 of period 0, 2 of period 1, 2 of period 2. That's because one of these represents you having that class in quarter 3, and one of them represents you having that class in quarter 4. Unless you had a schedule change between quarter 3 and 4, they should be the same class. This column tells you what time that class meets. This column gives you the course ID number, which you don't need to worry about. This right here is the name of the class. This is who teaches that class. This is which days that class meets. This is the school you're at, Roosevelt. And here is the room number. The room number is very important for this mapping activity that we'll be doing. Okay. So here is the lunch schedules. In order to read these lunch schedules, you'll need to find for your odd day lunch, what lunch you'll be having on Mondays and Tuesdays, find your 5th hour teacher on this list right here. For your even day lunch, the lunch you'll be having on Tuesdays and Fridays, find your 6th hour teacher on this list right here. So for example, if your 5th hour teacher is me, you have first lunch, so this is your lunch schedule. If your 5th hour teacher is Ms. Kemp, you have second lunch on Mondays and Tuesdays, which means your lunch follows this schedule. Notice how you'll be going to 5th hour class in 2 different halves. If your 5th hour teacher is Ms. Collins, you will have third lunch, for example. On even day lunches, if your 6th hour teacher is Mr. Farrell, you will have first lunch, for example. If your 6th hour teacher is Ms. Kratowitz or Ms. K, you will have second lunch on Tuesdays and Fridays. And if your 3rd hour teacher is, for example, Mr. Humphrey, then you will have third lunch. So that's how you read these lunch charts. Okay, let's fill in what our odd day schedule is. So we'll have, notice how this has our 1st hour, our 3rd hour, our 5th hour. It asks which lunch we have, and then we put in our 7th hour. So we may have to go back and forth between different tabs to find this information. Okay, now which lunch do I have? Well, if I have 5th hour Spanish with Profe Lerma, I'm going to go to my lunch thing and find 5th hour. Where is Ms. Lerma? So I see Abbott, Andersland, Carter, Haley, Nordby, Johnson. Well, I don't have first lunch. Second lunch, I see Demick, Jensen, Coots. Oh, there's Ms. Lerma. So I have second lunch on Mondays and Thursdays. So I can take this little circle and write down that I have second lunch, which for everybody is going to be in the cafeteria or North Gym or South Gym. All right, so it looks like on Mondays and Thursdays, this student has most of their classes on the 3rd floor. Now we're going to get a chance to map that. Because these room numbers start with a 3, that means that these rooms are on the 3rd floor. Since this room number starts with a 2, that means it's on the 2nd floor. If you have any classes with room numbers that start with a 1, they are on the 1st floor. Okay, let's take a look at the map. All right, so it wants us to highlight our odd day classes. Well, on odd days, we don't have any classes on the 1st floor. None of these room numbers start with a 1. So let's find the rooms on the 2nd floor. Well, we've got Mr. Abbott's class on the 2nd floor, so we can grab this highlighter and click and drag it over to Abbott. And we can see that it's not in the right orientation, so I can click and drag on this handle and rotate it so that it's up and down, and then highlight that class there as one of my classes. My other classes are all on the 3rd floor. So I know I've got Ms. Lerma's class, which is right here for 5th hour. I've also got Ms. K's English class, but I used my only highlighter. If I need another highlighter, I can click on this one that I used for Ms. Lerma and type down either Control D or Command D if I'm on a Mac, and I can get another copy of it. Rotate it over here, bring it over to this room, which it looks like is shared between 3 teachers. And then I also have Health with Mr. Siebert, which is going to be right over here. So Control D, and then spin this around like that. So for my odd day classes, I've got English with Ms. K on the 3rd floor, right here. I've got health with Mr. Siebert on the 3rd floor, right here. I've got Spanish with Profe Lerma on the 3rd floor, and that's going to be in room 345. Then I will have lunch down here in the cafeteria. Right like that. Then I'll be back up to the 3rd floor for the rest of Ms. Lerma's class. Then I need to go to the 2nd floor for Abbott's class, and then I go to the 1st floor to exit the building again. So now we can start drawing lines to show our route. We may have to zoom in here, and remember you can zoom in by Control-Alt+ or Command-Option+ so that we can read the names a little better. The first question we need to know is, are we going to school via personal transit? Or like we're getting dropped off, or we're driving our own car? Are we going by Metro Transit, meaning the light rail and or the bus? If we're taking the light rail and or the bus for Metro Transit, we'll get entry in on the front entrance on 28th Avenue. If we are coming via car, we will be using the door number 4 entrance on 27th Avenue near the back student parking lot. So let's say we're coming in from Metro Transit. So what I can do is I can take this arrow and drag it down here and show me walking in through the front entrance like that. So my first class I need to get to is English on the 3rd floor in room 369, so right here. So we can see that some of the hallways and some of the stairwells are one-way only. You may notice there are stairwells, stairwell number 1, stairwell number 2, stairwell number 3, stairwell number 4. There's also stairwells number 6 and number 7 and number 8. Stairwells 1, 2, 3, and 4 connect the basement, 1st floor, 2nd floor, and 3rd floor. Stairwells 6, 7, and 8, they only connect the 1st floor and the 2nd floor. So know that. So if I want to go upstairs to room 369, I see that the upstairs that are closest to that room is stairwell number 2. Those are upstairs, so I'm going to want to find stairwell number 2 on the 1st floor. So here, to get to stairwell number 2 from the front entrance, I need to come in the front entrance and then turn right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this line, and I'm going to hold Control-D or Command-D on a Mac and get another copy of that line. Then I'm going to move that line and show me taking a right and then going upstairs to get to the 3rd floor. So we can see I go in the front entrance, I take a right, and then I take a left to go up stairwell number 2. So then on the 3rd floor, I will be coming out of stairwell number 2. So I can move this arrow to show me coming out of stairwell number 2 on the 3rd floor. And I'm going to hit Control-D to get more copies of the arrow. Once I'm there, I will head south, and then I will take a left to get up to my 1st hour class. Like that. And as you can see, we're following along with these one-way lines. I can only go one way when I come out of stairwell number 2, and luckily that one way leads me to my correct class. All right. My next class, after I'm done with 1st hour, I need to go to health with Mr. Seibert in room 339. So once I'm done with this class, Control-D to get another copy of that arrow, I can show me going down this hallway, and then Control-D heading all the way to Mr. Seibert's class. Like that. Okay. After Mr. Seibert's class, I need to go to Ms. Lerma's Spanish class. But which lunch does she have? If she has first lunch, then I would go straight to lunch. But Ms. Lerma has second lunch because we looked up our 5th hour teacher on this chart. So to go to Ms. Lerma's class, the fastest way to go to Ms. Lerma's class would be just going down this hallway to Ms. Lerma's class because it's 2 doors down. However, that would put me going the wrong way down this one-way hallway, and we have the one-way hallways for safety. So even though the displacement is pretty close, we're going to have a longer distance because we need to follow the one-way hallways. So I'm going to end up going down this hallway past a lot of the language classes, like there's more Spanish classes, there's also the Arabic class and French class. And then I will go down this one-way hallway. And now I can take this one-way hallway and follow that to Ms. Lerma's class. And that's how I get there. So from Ms. Lerma's class, I need to go to lunch. The closest stairwell to Ms. Lerma's class is stairwell 4, and lunch is in the basement where the cafeteria is. And so to go downstairs, I can't use stairwell number 4 or stairwell number 2 because those stairwells go up. So I will need to find stairwell number 1 or stairwell number 3 to go to the cafeteria. So which one should I go to? From Ms. Lerma's class, should I go to stairwell number 3 or stairwell number 1? Well, if I went to stairwell number 3, that would involve going the wrong way down a one-way, and I don't want to do that, so I'll go to stairwell number 1. So I'll continue using Control D to get new copies of my arrows. And I will show myself going down here. And then heading down stairwell number 1. Like that. Now we'll take those downstairs from the 3rd floor. I'm not going to get out of the stairs on the 2nd floor, so I'll keep going. I'm not going to get out of the stairs on the 1st floor, so I'll keep going. And I'm going to get out of stairwell number 1 in the basement. So I'll show myself exiting the stairs. Again, Control D to get another copy of those arrows. And I will show myself going into the cafeteria to get and have my lunch. All right, because I had second lunch, for second lunch, I have class and then lunch, and then I have a little bit more class time. I have the other half of 5th hour, so I need to go back up to the 3rd floor to Ms. Lerma's class. So from the cafeteria, I can use the upstairs stairwell number 4 or stairwell number 2 to get back up to Ms. Lerma's class. Which one will get me closer, stairwell number 4 or stairwell number 2? Well, Ms. Lerma's class is right by stairwell number 4, so I will go up stairwell number 4 to get to Ms. Lerma's class. Click a line, remember Control D to get another copy of the line, and I will show myself going from the cafeteria up stairwell number 4 to Ms. Lerma's class. I will exit stairwell number 4 up here. And I will show myself going back to Ms. Lerma's class. And so we can see the lines here are getting kind of jumbled. But we want to make sure we have a path we can follow. If it helps, you can change these lines to be different colors depending on which hour you are going for. So after 5th hour, I've got physical science with Abbott and Ms. D. So I need to go from the 3rd floor down to the 2nd floor over here to room 285 with Abbott and Ms. D. So from the third floor, I can show myself leaving Ms. Lerma's room, going down this long hallway, and again, going down stairwell number 1. But this time when I go down stairwell number 1, I'm going to get out on the second floor. So I get out of stairwell number 1 on the second floor, and now I need to go to room 285 for physical science. So when I get out, should I go this way or should I go that way? Well, to follow these one-way hallways, I should not go this way down the hallway. I should go south, and then I can take a left, go down this hallway by Ms. Nordby's room, and then take another left and go down this hallway to the Skyway, which is a two-way hallway. So I can go across the Skyway like this, take a right at the end of the Skyway, and end up at Abbott's room in 285 for physical science. So that's the end of my day. But I'm not going to spend the night in room 285. I don't want to sleep near those chemicals. I'm worried that they might spill on me in the night and hurt me. Rare chance of getting superpowers from a chemical spill. It's usually just results in injury. So I want to go home. There's no exits of the building on the second floor because that would involve falling out a window and again, getting hurt, which we're trying to avoid. And so I want to get back to the front entrance so I can go catch my bus or go to the light rail. So there's a couple different options I can take. I can, from the second floor, go down stairwell number 6 right here, or I can go back across the Skyway and go down stairwell number 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide I want to go down. I like looking across the Skyway. I like the view across the Skyway. So I'm going to head back over to the Skyway. I'm going to come back across, staying on the right side so I don't run into other people. And then I'm going to follow this one-way hallway. I need to get down to the first floor, but I can't use stairwell number 8. That's an up stairwell. So instead, I will go down past Profe Vasquez and past Mr. Neufeld's room, past theater, past social studies, past Mr. Demick, and go down stairwell number 7. That will bring me out to the first floor, right here in stairwell number 7. I'll find a line and make a duplication, go out stairwell number 7, and now I can take a right and go back to the front of the building where I can leave and go home. So we drew all those lines. That feels kind of complicated, but now we can practice doing that. So I'm going to grab this icon right here, and I'm going to use this person icon to walk the route. If I want to change the color of my person icon, I can go up to Format Options. I can go to Recolor, and I can pick a different color. If I want them to be green, if I want them to be peach, if I want them to be blue, it's really, up to you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and I'm going to drag that person to the front entrance where I go in, and I'm going to follow my route using the arrow keys. So I come in for my first class of the day. Remember, my first class of the day is English 9 on the 3rd floor with Ms. K. So I'm going to take a right, and I'm going to go up stairwell number 2. Now to move my little person icon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control X to cut them, and then I will go to the 3rd floor and I will hit Control V to paste them back in. And here's me coming out now of stairwell 2. I go this way and I go up to Ms. K's English class. So that's me getting to first hour. Now for my third hour class, remember that is health with Mr. Seibert. I'm going to click on my person icon. I'm going to leave Ms. K's class. I'm going to take a right down the hallway. Then I'm going to take a left. And I'm going to go all the way down to 339 for Mr. Seibert's class. Okay. So now after that, I need to go to Ms. Lerma's Spanish class. And remember, I can't go the wrong way down a one-way and just pop that way. So instead, I will follow these one-ways and where we made our little dotted arrows, go down this hallway, take a left, take another left, take another left, and end up at Ms. Lerma's class, getting those steps in. We're going to be sitting for long classes, so it'll be nice to take a couple laps during passing time. And even if you get to class early, you can still walk around a little bit on the loops to stretch your legs. Okay? After my first half of fifth hour, I need to go downstairs for lunch, so I will follow my paths down this way, where I need to go down stairwell number 1. So remember, I hold down Control and hit X or Command X if I'm on a Mac to pull my character off. And then I will go down stairwell number 1 all the way to the basement, where I come out of stairwell number 2. I go and I eat my lunch. And then after lunch, I head back up stairwell number 4, back up to the 3rd floor, where I go back to the second half of fifth hour for the second half of Ms. Lerma's class. And then after that, I need to go to physical science with Abbott. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Ms. Lerma's class. I'm going to go down this one way, downstairs to stairwell number 1 again. I'm going to hit Control X to move my person, Control V to mark them in. I'm leaving stairwell number 1 on the 2nd floor. I go down this way, down this loop, take a left by Ms. Nordby's room, take a right, get to go across that pretty looking skyway, past the good mural, to Abbott's physical science room, where I'm going to learn about, protons and neutrons and stuff. And then at the end of the day, I get to leave Abbott's room by Abbott and by Ms. D. Because this is marked as a two-way hallway, I can go back across the skyway. I can't go downstairs, stairwell number 8, so I go down this hallway, past some other 9th grade teachers, past theater, past Mr. Demick, down stairwell number 7, Control X, down to the 1st floor, Control V, and then I go down this two-way hallway, out the front entrance for the end of my day. And so that is a way you can practice on a map figuring out the path you will need to take to get to and from your classes so that you're familiar with the one-way hallways and so that the building itself isn't confusing. We'll do the same process on the even days. So watch me do that. So I need to find my 2nd hour, 4th hour, and 6th hour and advisory classes and their room numbers. All right. So now for my 6th hour class, which lunch do I have with Ms. Lundheim? Let's go back to slide number 2. Find Ms. Lundheim on this list. Oh, hey, first lunch right there. So I move this circle to first lunch. So now let's do that again. And for this time, I'm going to pretend that my student, that I'm getting picked up and dropped off by my older sister on her way to and from work. So I'm going to go in through this personal transit door. And again, if I need to zoom in to see any classes, I can use my zoom in and zoom fit commands to get in closer. Like that. So first, I need to mark down which classes I have. So on the 1st floor, I know I've got a class with Ms. Jensen, so I can circle her class right here. And what other classes do I have on the 1st floor? Well, none. And then for my 4th hour and my 5th hour, my 4th hour and my 6th hour, those are both on the 3rd floor. So I've got Ms. Lundheim right here in 316 and Ms. Bolig here in 315. Then I've got, on the 2nd floor, I've got advisory with Ms. Carter, right over here. So now that we've marked where our classes are on the even day, we can start marking our paths. So the class we need to go to first is economics with Ms. Jensen on the first floor. So we go in from this entrance, because I'm pretending we got a ride from our older sister. Go down the hallway, Control D for more arrows. This is a two-way hallway, so I can take a left here, and then we've got another long two-way hallway, and I can use that to get to Ms. Jensen's room. So now if I take a look at my schedule, now I need to go up to Ms. Bolig's room on the third floor. Because this is a two-way hallway coming out of Ms. Jensen's room, I could go back to stairwell number 4. I could also go up stairwell number 8. But stairwell number 8 does come out on the second floor. Stairwell number 8 doesn't go all the way to the third floor, so I should not take stairwell 8 to the third floor. Stairwells number 8 and stairwell number 7 and stairwell number 6 right here only connect the first floor and the second floor. They cannot take you to the third floor. So stairwell number 4 and number 2 and number 3 and number 1, stairwells numbers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 connect the first, second, third floor and the basement. All right, so if we're trying to get to the third floor, we should not take stairwell number 8. We should back up here and take stairwell number 4. So I will do Control D to get another arrow, and I will show myself going up here, up stairwell number 4. Great, and I need to take that to the third floor, so I will find stairwell number 4 on the third floor. That's right here. I will show myself coming up out of stairwell number 4. And then I need to get to Ms. Bolig's class. It might be tempting to try to go down this hallway, but that would be going the wrong way down a one-way. We don't want to do that. So instead, we're going to follow this path here, past Ms. Lerma, past Mr. Seibert, go down this hallway, past Mr. Savstrom, past Ms. Mohammed, past Ms. Clark Orive, past Ms. Graver, past Ms. Zita, past Ms. Myron. And hey, that's how we end up at Ms. Bolig's 4th hour class. All right, after Ms. Bolig, we've got Ms. Lundheim, who looks to be across the hall. But remember, we've got first lunch, so we're not going to go to Ms. Lundheim's room straight from Ms. Bolig's room. Instead, we're going to want to go down to the cafeteria. So I'm going to go from Ms. Bolig's room, down stairwell number 1, go all the way down to the basement, where I'm going to leave stairwell number 1, come out into this two-way hallway, move my arrows to the cafeteria, where I'm going to get my lunch. Or maybe I brought my own lunch from home and I just need to go down to refill my water bottle and find a place to sit. Okay, after you're done with lunch, we want to go back upstairs. So we have our choice of going to stairwell number 2 or stairwell number 4. Well, where do I want to come out? I want to go to Ms. Lundheim's class. If I go to stairwell number 2, that means I would have to walk all the way around this way. So I'm going to go to stairwell number 4, so I just have to take this same path that I've taken before. So I will show myself going up to stairwell number 4. Like that. And then I will leave stairwell number 4 up here. And you know what? This looks like I'm taking the same path almost exactly back to Ms. Bolig's room. So I'm not going to draw the lines in again. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show here, instead of going to Ms. Bolig's room, at this point I'm going to go to Ms. Lundheim's room so I can have Avid. Then, after Ms. Lundheim's room, it's time for advisory. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go down stairwell number 1 again. My advisory is on the second floor with Ms. Carter. So here on the second floor, I will show myself leaving stairwell number 1. And to get to Ms. Carter's room, I'm going to go down here, past stairwell number 2, and then I'm going to cut up this hallway, past College Possible and Upward Bound, past Ms. Thorstad's room, down to Ms. Carter's room for my advisory. Okay, after advisory is over, I can go home. So I've got a couple options. Remember, I am trying to get back to this enter/exit for personal transit. So I could go down stairwell number 6 and go down this way, or go down stairwell number 3 and then cut up kind of the same way I came. So what I'm going to decide to do is I'm going to, let's say, I'll go down stairwell number 3 because it's right there. Boom, stairwell number 3. I come out on the first floor. I'm going to grab one of my arrows and duplicate it, show myself coming up out of stairwell number 3, and then I need to take a left, and then I will go back out the same way I originally came in, past community ed, where driver's ed happens, past Ms. Ludowice and the Woods Lab, over to the gym, and then I will take a right and go back out to where hopefully my sister's waiting and I don't have to wait too long and she doesn't have to wait too long, and who knows, maybe we can get ice cream on the way home. All right, so if I want to at this point, I can take my little person and practice walking that path. So I come in from door number 4, I go down the hallway by the gym and the concession stand, I take a left, I go past Ms. Ludowice's room, I go past community ed, and then I head on all the way down this hallway to Ms. Jensen's room for first hour. Okay, now I need to go upstairs to Ms. Bolig's room for math, so I'll go back down this hallway. I will go up stairwell number 4. I will do Command X to move my piece off the board. I will go to the 3rd floor, where I'm going to exit stairwell number 4 here. Go down this hallway. Hi, Ms. Lerma. Hi, Ms. Coots. Hi, Mr. Siebert. Hi, Mr. Savstrom. Hi, Ms. Mohammed. Hi, Ms. Clark-Orive. Hi, Ms. Graber. Hi, Ms. Myron. Hi, Ms. Zita. Hi, Ms. Trisna. Hi, Ms. Lewis. Hi, Ms. Lundheim. I'll see you later. Hey, Ms. Bolig. I'm here for class. Cool. Ms. Bolig's class is done. It's time for lunch. I will go down stairwell number 1, X myself out, show up in the basement, go down here, grab my lunch, eat my lunch, nom nom nom, and then I will go back up this way, up stairwell number 4, X myself out, show up on the 3rd floor. I'm going to follow this path out of stairwell number 1 and see all those same people again. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Look out the window into the courtyard. Hey, Ms. Lundheim, I am here for Avid. And then after Avid, I go down stairwell number 1, X myself out. Then I leave stairwell number 1 on the 2nd floor near the media center. I go down this way. I take a left. I go to Ms. Carter for advisory. Hi, Ms. Carter. How's it going? Can I see your cockroaches? Oh, cool. What's that one's name? All right. Now I'll go down stairwell number 3. I've watched The Wire. I've said hi to Ms. Carter. I've done whatever homework I need to do. X myself out. And now I'm on the 1st floor, stairwell number 3. I'm going to go down the hallway, past community ed, past the wood lab, take a right where hopefully my ride is out there waiting for me at the end of the day. So that is some cartography. Remember, cartography is a study of maps. Hopefully this gives you some sense of familiarity with the one-ways, this one-way hallways, the one-way stairways, and a sense of Roosevelt. I know it's going to be different when you're there in person, but this way you don't need to go in blind and you can go in with some knowledge and some practice under your belt. We'll see you then. Bye.